Cheated, lied to, or tricked? She's tackling every opportunity to make something that went wrong right. Better Call Bacon is on your side.
A growing number of angry consumers say they forked over deposits ranging from a few $1,000s to tens of thousands of dollars for pole barns and got nothing in return.
Now, Hernando County-based Florida Pole Barn Kits LLC abruptly closed its doors, and that's when the customers knew they'd better call Benkin. And Shannon's on the trail looking for answers. She joins us now.
Florida Pole Barn Kits is owned by a husband and wife, and they have both lawyered up and they point their fingers at each other. The big question tonight, though, is where is the money that all of these consumers paid the company for pole barns they didn't get?
It's going to be rural residential right now.
Michael Beach has big plans for this property in Citrus County.
Right here in this area right here is where the 40 by 40 pole barns supposed to be built.
In November, he hired Florida Pole Barn Kits LLC, owned by husband and wife Vernon and Tanya Hall. He forked over a $8,250 deposit.
Haven't talked to him since because nothing has been done. Nothing at all. No contact. Closed the shop. I even went to his house. Wouldn't come to the door.
The Better Call Bacon phone line is lighting up. A growing number of customers claim they paid between a few thousand and tens of thousands for barns and got nothing. The company abruptly closed its doors last month, and the owners hired separate defense lawyers. Infuriated customers want to know why law enforcement isn't acting faster to find their money.
Give us our money back. The money's somewhere. It's somewhere. They couldn't have spent that kind of money in that short a period of time.
So I went looking for answers. With the business closed, I went to Vernon Hall's house. But no one answered.
So we're building the pole barn for our horses.
Larissa Hicks tells me she and her daughter hired the company January 10th to build a barn like this on this property in Plant City. 2 days later, she mailed Vernon a $6,250 check for materials.
As soon as he cashed a check on January 14th, we had not heard from him at all. And then on the 26th, we received a basic email saying, contact this phone number if you have an open contract. And the phone number happened to be a bankruptcy attorney.
It was just a few days after that when the company officially dissolved, but it hasn't filed for bankruptcy.
I understand people get in trouble all the time, but we definitely feel like he knew exactly what was going on, and he accepted more deposits to try and dig himself out of a hole. And I don't think they ever planned on building our barn.
While Vernon and Tanya wouldn't talk, their lawyers had plenty to say about the other's client, that is. Tanya's lawyer says all roads lead to Vernon, and she did nothing wrong, while Vernon's attorney blamed increased material cost and says if there's culpability, there's enough to go around for both Vernon and his wife, Tanya. Vernon Hall's attorney, Robert Eckert, tells me that even though the company is dissolved officially, his client is exploring ways to finish the jobs or issue refunds. When I asked details about where these customers' money is, he cited attorney-client privilege.
Well, these pole barns obviously are fairly expensive. A lot of deposit money out there, and sounds like it could be some criminal issues here as well. Anything, have you looked into that?
Well, the reason why people reached out to me in the first place is because they weren't hearing back, but I did contact the Hernando County Sheriff's Office, and they tell me that they do have a very active investigation ongoing right now. Attorneys for both Vernon Hall and Tanya Hall tell me that they are willing to cooperate with that investigation. So this is something we'll continue to follow, and if you've had an issue, please let us know.
Well, and if they're willing to talk to you and explain it, you'll be happy to talk to them as well, these owners. Thank you, Shannon. If you have a problem that needs solving, you better call Benkin. The telephone number 1-855-BANKIN, or you can reach her on Facebook at WFLA Shannon.